Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss a topic called drugs and alcohol abuse, and the same chapter, human health and diseases. As we have discussed about drugs in our last lecture, so now today we are going to discuss about drug and alcohol abuse. So these are the various things or the topics, subtopics which we have to discuss, and the first one is adolescence and drug alcohol abuse. The second topic will be addiction and dependence. The third topic will be effect of drug and alcohol abuse, and these are all very easy topics. Now let us start with our first subtopic under this, which is adolescence and drug alcohol abuse. Okay, now children, as you know that adolescence is a particular stage, or you can say it is a bridge between childhood and adulthood. The children of age group in between 12 to 18 years, from 12 to 18 years are called as adolescent. That age group is of adolescent age group. See, in this particular age group, lot of biological development, including physiological and mental development, takes place. As you know, the body is trying to attain the sexual maturity. Along with that, mental development also starts to occur. Though one thing is very different from adults as such. The need for excitement or experimentation as well as curiosity, it is found in general in every teenager. The need to experiment things, the need of excitement and the curiosity, that is very common in teenage, and that is actually responsible for trying new things. Now due to certain reasons, for example, maybe due to socio-economical background or due to circumstances which are prevailing in the surrounding, or due to fragmentation of families, as we can see nowadays, parents, they usually sometimes they separate due to certain factors which are said to be abnormal. The children try to seek help, and in order to do so, they try to experiment things. They forget the differentiation between good and bad, and then the need of curiosity and the experimental nature of the teenager, because of these two reasons, they start using drugs. Now, initially, the drugs gives the feeling of euphoria and joy. It is a very different kind of feeling. They start to enjoy it, and moreover, it gives a feeling of wellness. It can be said as avoiding the realistic things, or you can say shunning from the realistic things. That is because of these things, the child, or you can say the teenagers, start to take drugs. But it is very dangerous in long term. Now let us talk about another subtopic, addiction and dependence. How actually the addiction is caused and how the body start depending upon the drugs. Now, as I have already said, I have already told you that the person who start taking drugs during his initial days, he starts enjoying it due to very nice feeling, or you can say feeling of well-being, euphoria and joy. But after some time, he gets addicted towards that particular drug. You know that drugs are actually a kind of medicine, but when they are taken in a very small amount, they may be very helpful. But in a long term, if that drugs is taken, it can create very very large problems, or you can say very big problems, such as physiological disorders, physical disorders, mental disorders, etc. So what happens is, initially, as the person uses the drugs, he enjoys it, but after some time he gets addicted towards the drug. Now the receptors are actually present in our body. There are certain receptors which are present in our body, and one of the receptors lies in central nervous system. The other receptor lies in gastrointestinal tract. Now because these receptors get used to the dose of the drugs, if the person stop taking drug, then naturally a feeling of anxiety, shakiness, this will be observed by the person. So now what happens is, the person start depending upon the drug as such. Now the receptors which are present in the body, after some time the tolerance level of the receptors, it increases. Now the receptors will not be satisfied with the same level of the dose of the drugs or alcohol. Since the tolerance level has increased, now the person will not be satisfied with the same amount of the drug. He will not feel well, or he may not be satisfied with the same amount of drug, and naturally he will start increasing the amount of the drug, or you can say the dose of the drug. So gradually the tolerance level of the receptor increases. As the tolerance level of the drug of the receptors increases, the person starts to depend upon the drug. Now that is physiological dependence also, in terms, sometimes it is physical dependence also. When the person, you can say it can be physiological dependence or even psychological dependence. These two type of dependence. He start depending upon the drug. Now, if the person quits the drugs or stop taking drug for some time, for a time period, withdrawal syndrome will be observed. That is, feeling of anxiety, pain, sweating, feeling of sickness, this will start to occur. These are called as withdrawal syndrome. These are called as withdrawal syndrome. Feeling of anxiety, stress, shakiness, nausea. These are actually withdrawal syndrome. Because of these withdrawal syndrome, the person start taking drugs again. And as he starts to take drug, these withdrawal syndrome will go off. That is, this will not be observed now. So even if the person tries to stop the drug, even he thinks that it is not good to take drug, and he try to stop taking drugs, even then his physical requirement, his physiological requirement, or you can say withdrawal syndrome, will not allow him to do so. So that is very dangerous. In certain condition, it has been observed that if the withdrawal syndrome is for a very long period of time, the person can even die. So that makes the drugs very dangerous for teenagers. Now, let us talk about effects of drug, alcohol and abuse. See, in society, when children start to take drugs, I have already explained you that one of the reasons might be fragmented family, where parents are not concerned about their children. Either they are very busy or they are separated, they are divorcee, they are not concerned about the children, and they have given too much liberty to the children so as to misuse the resources of the family. In these particular conditions, the child start to experiment, and because of his curious nature, he may start taking drugs. Now, initially, he enjoys the taking drugs because it gives the feeling of euphoria and joy. So initially it is because of enjoyment, because he enjoys the drug, he start taking drugs. But as the time passes by, even if he wants to quit the drugs, because of the withdrawal syndrome, he will not be able to do so. Now, he will start stealing things from the family, or he may become a robber, a thief, start stealing things from neighbors, from friends. He may show certain characteristics which he initially did not show. That means his total personality becomes, or you can say he loses his personality traits. He loses his personality traits. That means he avoid talking to the friends. Now he start to display aggressiveness towards his family members. He has mood swings when obviously he don't receive the amount of dose. You can observe mood swings in that particular drug abuser. So he will have too much of mood swings, maybe fluctuations in his weight. You can observe fluctuation in his weight, his physical well-being. He may not care about his well-being, how he looks, how he dresses up. So this becomes a problem. Now this can cause financial distress to family members and friends also. So that is all about effects of drugs, alcohol abuse. Now let me tell you something about other things in this topic, in this itself, which I have missed. First one is, not only this may cause many kind of diseases because of overuse of drugs. For example, liver cirrhosis, damage to the organs such as liver and kidney may be a result of too much consumption of drugs. In case of sport person, in case of females, they may develop male-like characters. Certain sport person starts to use drugs in order to increase their performance in the sports activities. In case of females, they develop a muscular body. Use of drugs can develop a muscular body, as such masculine features in females. They may develop hairs, too much of hairs on their body. Their voice may become deep. Now their menstrual cycle, that can become irregular. clitoris, the parts which are present very near to the vagina, clitoris, may become enlarged. So these problems can be observed in case of females. In case of male sport person who is a male and he is involved in sports activities, if he start taking drugs, what will happen? In that particular case, prostate enlargement is observed, enlargement of his prostate glands, aggressiveness, mood swings, he may have so many mood swings, baldness, loss of hairs from the body may occur. Then, so there are so many disadvantages of taking drugs even for a sport person. So these are all the things which I have discussed. Now let us talk about how to prevent drug abuse and how to control it. That is the last topic of drugs and alcohol abuse. Okay. Now the first is avoid undue peer pressure. See, we are all human beings and each person has a unique property. We all have our limitations. Some of us may be very bright in studies, some of us may be very good in sports activities, while some of us may be good in extracurricular activities. There are certain things which are still not explored, so they may be better in some other activities which we don't know, or there is no criteria into which it can be divided or it can be grouped. But it is important to learn that every individual is unique, and therefore even parents should understand this fact that every child is important. Never to compare that child with another child. So that is very important. Never to force your child for performance in activities, in extracurricular activities or in studies, and they should never compare with anyone else, so that the child may not be in pressure, and because of that pressure he might fall into start taking drugs. So it can be a problem. That is the reason avoiding of undue pressure is very important. Now, education and counseling. Education and counseling are very important for parents, teachers and friends. Now, they need to tell the child that failures are also part of life. Never fear from failures. These are also parts of life, and everyone has its own limitation, and they should never compare one person to another person. So if a child knows the fact that every person is different from others and everyone is unique in itself, and therefore it is very important to tell them, and that is the reason why they will never fall or they will never start taking drugs. Okay. Seeking help from parents and peers, that is also very important. Suppose if a child start taking drugs, then it is very important for him to tell someone that he is using drugs. So if it is said that friends are very important for us, friends are very important, and friends can be of help. Even parents, if a child is very vocal to his parents, he can inform all the things, he tells all the things related with his performance or his activities to the parents. The parent can be of great help to the child. Now, looking for danger signs. Now, if suppose a child is in trap of drugs, he start taking drugs, he will show certain signs which are very important for the parents as well as for the friends to understand. Now, what are these danger signs? He will show aggressiveness. There will be certain mood fluctuations. He may not like his social gatherings. He may shun away from activities which he liked in the beginning. For example, sport activities, studies. He may behave very indifferently. So these are all danger signs. And parents and as well as relatives, friends can be of very good help in that particular condition. Okay, seeking professional and medical help. See, willpower alone cannot lead to shunning of the drugs as such. That is, just because of your willpower, a person cannot leave the drug, leave taking drug. That has to be understood very clearly. Along with the willpower, support of the parents and friends, medical support is also very essential in order to detoxify the person so that all the drugs from his body can be taken out and his normal life can be rescheduled after proper rehabilitation. This is very, very, very essential. I hope today you like my topic of discussion. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.